Hi everybody, this is the Baseball Head, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion. Your host, and welcome back to the Baseball Head. Hope you like this video. Hit that subscribe button. We're talking again about Yoshinobu Yamamoto. But we got a little interesting news for you, and that is the former Met ace and future Hall of Famer Max Scherzer had to get surgery on a herniated disc. He will be out until June. Boy, I know one thing. In spite of all the bad luck we deal with as Met fans, thankfully he's out of here, because he would have been the screaming, the caterwauling that we would have been hearing today about Scherzer being injured going into the season. Thank God. And he joins a lot of injured pitchers down there in Texas. Do we have any more injured pitchers that we can give to the Rangers? We also know that Jacob deGrom, he's going to be out until probably all of next year with his Tommy John surgery, second in 10 years, whatever it is. But I just wanted to sort of mention that about Max Scherzer. But since this is a video about pitching, I figured I'd start with that. So as you know, the big player on the market is Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Now, it seems that some teams are getting a little nervous about whether he's going to sign with their team. We know about this Dodgers trade that the Dodgers did with the Rays last night. They brought in Tyler Glasnow. They signed him to a 5-year contract. Crazy. This guy's always injured. This guy's pitched 500 innings. You know, I know that they're a rival, but why are you wasting all that money on that guy? And also, there's all kinds of rumors about another pitcher that is out there. It's a Japanese pitcher, and that's Shoto Imanaga, who's the focus of this video. The Yankees seem to be getting a little nervous about Yamamoto as well. So I'm reaching from Mets Horizon. John Heyman of the New York Post reports that both the New York Mets and New York Yankees could be looking at Japanese starter Shoto Imanaga as a backup plan to missing out on fellow Japanese starter Yoshinobu Yamamoto. The 25-year-old Yamamoto continues his free agency tour on Thursday by meeting the Philadelphia Phillies. He previously met with the Yankees, Mets, Giants, and the Dodgers. Imanaga I would mention that the teams are going to Los Angeles, except for the Mets. The Mets met him in Japan. As far as I know, the Mets are the only team. Maybe I'm wrong. I think the Mets are the only team that went to Japan to go visit him. He's not done a second visit with anybody. I don't know. Nobody really knows anything much about Yamamoto, obviously. He's not effing weird like Shohei Ohtani is, by the way. Imanaga was officially posted by the Yokohama Dina Bay Stars in late November. And teams have until January 11th to negotiate with the left-hander. He's left-handed, Imanaga. The 30-year-old has spent 8 seasons with the Bay Stars. During the 2023 season, he had a 2.80 ERA over the course of 20 games with 10.6 strikeouts per 9 innings and just 1.5 walks per 9 innings. That's really impressive. During the 2023 World Baseball Classic, he pitched in 3 games, giving up just 2 earned runs in 6 innings. He was credited with the win for Team Japan in the World Baseball Classic final. During that game, he threw 2 innings and gave 1 earned run, a solo home run to the red-hot Trey Turner. Two-time All-Star has a 3.18 ERA over the course of his career. His fastball sits around the low 90s and reaches the mid-90s. He also carries a splitter, the Ultra splitters of forkballs. All goes back to Hideo Nomo, that sits around the mid-80s, a slider that sits low to mid-80s, and a curveball that ranges around 70-plus miles per hour. Here's a reminder of how good he is, of the posting fees. All right. Contract worth less than $25 million, 20% of contract value. That's the posting fee. Contract worth $25 million to $50 million, $5 million plus 17.5% of amount over $25 million. Contract worth more than $50 million, $9.275 million plus 15% of amount over $50 million. MLB trade rumors predicted that Imanaga would get 5 years and $85 million from his new team. Heyman also notes that the Mets have checked in on free agent right-hander Lucas Giolito. We previously said, well, it doesn't matter. We know about. I did a video on Giolito, but Imanaga's going to get more than that. I mean, if somebody like Yamamoto, who's not done much in the majors, we're talking about possibly $300 million plus. And this has been a crazy pitching market so far. The deal for Glasnow is outrageous for a guy that's always injured. Imanaga is going to get more than $85 million. I mean, Kodai Senga got 5 years, $75 million last year. Imanaga, being left-handed, also a guy that doesn't walk a lot of batters, he's going to get a very substantial contract. At least 5 years, over $100 million, I would think. That's how I look at it. He's not a bad option. He is 30 years old, though, so you'll be paying him 33, 34, 35. The biggest plus with him, he's left-handed. The Mets don't really have... They have Jose Quintana in the rotation. But they could use another lefty in the rotation. And obviously... But I feel that... I feel they should get both of them, quite frankly, if they can. I mean, to be honest with you. But obviously, we've got to wait on Yamamoto. I still feel very good about it. 60% feel that he will be a Met. And the fact that these other names are popping up with the teams, the fact that the Dodgers are so proactive and bringing in a big pitcher, quote unquote, tells me that they're not so confident they're going to sign Yamamoto. If they were, they wouldn't make a deal for Glasnow. There are guys you bring in, and there's guys you don't bring in. And I would mention Glasnow is a terrible postseason pitcher. He's terrible. He's pitched terribly in big spots for the Rays. So just keep that in mind. I'm not too worried about Glasnow, to be honest with you. I'll have a video on the Dodgers. Very interesting video I have on the Dodgers. I haven't recorded it yet, but it's going to be rip-roaring. We'll leave it at that. So on the Baseball Hut, too. So let me know what you think about this video. Of course, please subscribe to Baseball Hut, and I'll see you later.